From the Australian outback to the Himalayan highlands, from the Amazon basin to Africa's vast plains and north to the Arctic Circle. So many places, worlds apart and yet interconnected by one global postal network. Even in today's digital age of the internet and mobile communication, millions of letters and parcels continue to crisscross the globe every day of every year. For millions of people, the post remains the most accessible means of communication. Today's global postal network interconnects a vast range of new communication methods, from the physical delivery of information and goods to the electronic transmission of messages and money. Ensuring the interconnectivity between the world's postal services is one organization, the Universal Postal Union. The UPU serves as the only global stage for all the players on the postal scene. It facilitates cooperation among them and promotes the development of an all-inclusive and genuine universal postal service. The Universal Postal Union was established in Bern, Switzerland on the 9th of October 1874 to bring order and simplicity to a confusing international maze of postal services and regulations that existed at the time and unifying them into a single postal territory. Every year, 9th of October is celebrated as World Post Day, which focuses attention on the vital role of postal services in people's daily lives. The UPU monument in Bern, adopted as the UPU official logo, embodies the true universal mission of the organization. As an intergovernmental organization, the UPU establishes regulations and standards for international mail exchanges and administers payments for the delivery of incoming mail between countries. It further promotes technical cooperation and universal postal service, ensuring that people everywhere, even in the most isolated and poorest areas, have access to basic postal services. Through its various bodies and working groups, the UPU encourages governments, postal regulators and operators to improve the quality of their postal services, implement reform, and modernize and expand products and services. Every 4 years, the Universal Postal Congress meets to adapt regulations to market trends and customer needs. Member countries also elect the Director General and Deputy Director General, and a World Postal Strategy is adopted for the coming years. The UPU councils consider regulatory and legislative issues and deal with the operational and commercial aspects of the International Postal Service. The Consultative Committee, representing non-governmental organizations, has increased cooperation and interaction among all postal sector stakeholders. The International Bureau in Bern serves as the UPU's secretariat and provides support to the other bodies. Modern technology has not only changed the way people communicate, but also the way the postal service does business. Today, the physical delivery of mail is but one of 3 important pillars of the postal network. The other 2 are electronic and financial services. As a dynamic and progressive organization, the UPU facilitates the development of all 3 pillars of the global network. The postal services of UPU member countries form the largest physical distribution network in the world. The delivery of messages and goods depends on 2 crucial elements: universal access and quality of service. The UPU assists developing countries to acquire much-needed equipment, training and know-how to improve their operations and expand their services. A number of programs help posts improve service quality. The Quality of Service Fund, for example, is an important source of funding for projects in developing countries. Many posts today use new technology to speed up processes. Counter services are computerized, mail sorting is automated, and mail items can be tracked and traced. The UPU's Postal Technology Center has developed an International Postal System, or IPS, that gives postal operators an accurate and comprehensive overview of how the mail moves from origin to final destination. Common standards are also essential for an interconnected global network. The UPU develops and maintains technical standards to ensure postal services are interoperable throughout the world. To combat crime through the post, the UPU works with regional and international authorities and has developed a data exchange system to help posts improve security. Increasingly, new communication technologies such as the Internet are used to improve service quality, and today, customers can do much of their postal business online. As key players in the information society, posts are responding to the digital challenge with hybrid mail, e-post services and internet cafes. The security, trust and integrity traditionally associated with a postal service make it ideally suited to provide secure electronic services such as e-banking, e-government and e-commerce services, as well as digital signatures and certificates. The digital postmark, for which the UPU has developed international rules and standards, acts as a valid legal evidence of who signed what and when. Through its Postal Technology Centre, the UPU works closely with its members and technology providers to bring state-of-the-art yet affordable applications to postal operators. Posts have been offering financial services for more than a century since the first money order service was introduced. Today, services range from electronic money transfers to online banking, customer loans and mortgages. In some countries, financial services generate more than half of postal revenues. Postal savings and third-party agency services also give isolated communities access to vital services and contribute greatly to their economic and social development. Through its international financial system, IFS, the UPU is helping to build a worldwide postal financial network that provides secure financial services and electronic fund transfers at affordable cost. As a specialized United Nations agency since 1948, the UPU cooperates with other UN and international organizations in the field of postal development, customs, transport, trade, labor, standards, crime and security, health and the environment to facilitate the flow of international mail. The UPU supports and promotes the aims and values of the United Nations, in particular the Millennium Development Goals and efforts to bridge the digital divide. The distribution of messages and goods and the provision of financial services and online access to information and markets all contribute towards the economic and social development of nations and to the reduction of poverty, increased literacy, gender equality, improved health and environmental sustainability. Although global communication has changed over the years, the postal service is still very much part of people's daily lives. Postal services are using new information and communication technologies to move beyond their core business. And with the help of the UPU, they are bringing new and better services and products closer to their customers. So, the next time you go into a post office or receive a letter through the mail, think again. There is a lot more behind it than you ever might have thought. And behind all of that, there is one global organization, the Universal Postal Union.